There's kind of two different ways that artists kind of progress or change over time, because that is what you want. You want your sound to change and progress over time, right? If you literally made the same type of song from day one to the last day you ever make music, that's boring, right? You don't want that. So you do want it to change somewhat. So I've seen it done in two different ways. The first way is that, like, for example, let's take the dubstep bass, neuro bass artists. They start there, they love it, but eventually they kind of abandon their roots and they go into like this much more chill future bass kind of thing. And it's kind of like a bait and switch. It's kind of like, whoa, this isn't what I signed up for. You know what I mean? It's like going to a steakhouse and all of a sudden it turns into an Olive Garden. You're like, when did this happen? Like, this is two different experiences, right? Where there's the other method, which is things like slowly change and evolve over time. Things start to, like you were saying, you incorporate more elements of drum and bass or whatever, and you can see the evolution of the sound over time. You know what I mean? It'd be the equivalent of the steakhouse, slowly incorporating fettuccine alfredo, or slowly and giving it some spaghetti, that kind of stuff. With your brand, what do you feel? Do you feel like you're doing this huge switch, or do you feel like you're just slowly changing over time? Because I think you're slowly changing over time, but what do you think?
Yeah, like as I said, I've been releasing drum and bass already all the time, and my releases years ago were already drum bass. It's just that I always felt like a dubstep artist, But when I look at my discography and my top songs right now, it's like 3 of them are drum bass songs, and I feel like, okay, like it's like so fine to be doing that because I'm already basically doing it. It's just like how I frame myself in my head. I feel like, and so I feel like from like putting things out, it's like gonna be very smooth. There's always gonna be some people that are gonna drop out, and I'll be like, hey, this is not for me anymore. The only thing that I can do is like do what inspires me right now and try to find like a great way to incorporate it into my world. Like I don't think that staying true to yourself just means, like I don't care at all like what I've done previously. I just want to focus on the moment and what I'm feeling right now. I think like part of a creative act and like of a creative work is forging a world that makes sense. I think I am having a lot of fun also communicating it to people that it makes sense for me to switch into this direction, like not for just being like, I don't care at all like about the stuff that I did previously. I do. I want to like progress smoothly into those things and not be like, all this, the branding, all like the fans I had before. I just want to do what I feel like. I want to do what I feel like, but I think it's like also an amazing creative challenge to find a way to make it work and have it make sense. And when I try to make a drum bass tune, I'm like, okay, like how can I incorporate these things that I used to do and that I obviously love, and how can I put them into this new thing that I'm trying to do? So I see it as a creative challenge to make it work and make a smooth transition there.
DAW Nation, listen very closely. This is not the end to this content. This was a teeny tiny little snippet from our full episode. You can check out the full episode in the link in the description, and when you go to the free episode, you can get a free pack over there. So go check it out right now. Why are you still here? Get out of here. Go check it out. We'll see you over there.